today's video, as you can see, I'm doing another testing video, and today I'm going to be testing out Primark's brand new makeup. Primark are bringing out some killer dupes at the moment, and I'm seeing loads of videos circling around YouTube, and a lot of people have said to me, Anna, we want to know your opinion. So I went to Primark, I bought some of the new makeup, and today I'm going to be testing it for you. This is the finished look, so if you want to see what products I used and tested, then carry on watching. And other than that, I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. I am just going to jump straight in to this testing video. I'm very excited because I've done a few Primark testing videos before, and I really enjoyed doing them, so I thought I would do another Primark one. So I've got really good dupes here and some of their brand new makeup, and I'm just going to try it out for you guys. So let's jump into the first thing. So as you'll probably notice, I've already got my eyebrows filled in, and I've already got my foundation, concealer and powder on, as I didn't want to test all of those products again because I've tested them before and I just feel like it would be a bit of a waste of time when I've done it already. So I've just got my normal foundation on from the drugstore, which is the L'Oreal one, and I've just filled in my eyebrows using Freedom Brow Pomade. So again, still very affordable products. The first thing that I'm really excited to use is this set here, and this is the PS Nude Set, and it's a highlight and contour kit. So you get the cream contour stick, the little like blender brush thing, you get the brow highlight, and then you get the cream highlighter duo. So obviously, as you'll probably be able to see, this is a dupe for the Kim Kardashian makeup that came out. I don't actually have the Kim Kardashian stuff, it was just so expensive, and I just didn't think I'd really use it that much because I never really use cream contour anyway. But I really wanted to give it a go as it looked very different, so that's what I'm going to try today. I'm going to open this up and test it. Also, please excuse my hair, we've just shoved it out of the way because I know everybody gets so annoyed if you have your hair down in test videos, so I know I'm looking a little bit, you know, but it's all for the video. When you open it up, you just see this little plastic tray here, and I'm going to get the brush out first. The sponge feels quite soft actually, and the hair doesn't feel too like hay-like. It feels quite soft. I don't know how good it will be at blending, but it feels quite nice. And again, the sponge is quite soft as well, so that's a cute little brush. We're going to go in with the contour first, and I just want to reiterate the fact that I have never done cream contour before, so if I'm doing this wrong, please don't say it because I probably know I am. So it's double-sided, and you just twist it up like a lipstick. There's really not that much product in here, and if I just undo the next one, this one's just a little bit light. Is it lighter? Or are they exactly the same? Or maybe it's darker, I can't tell. You don't actually get that much product, but the kit was only £8, so I'm not expecting to get a ton of product. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it down a little bit so it doesn't snap on me, and I'm just going to put it where I think it needs to go, and then we're going to blend it using the sponge. I'm just going to draw it onto my face in the areas I think it needs to. I think this is actually a little bit dark for me. Maybe I should cream contour more. Should I put it on my nose, or is that risky? We'll put a little bit along here, although that's definitely going to give me a foundation line, and we'll just put a tiny bit on my nose as well, just so we can say I at least tried it. I'm then going to take this sponge and I'm going to start to blend it into my skin. This is really hard to blend, but it might give me an okay finish. Everybody says cream contour is actually better than normal contour, so maybe I should actually try it. The contour seems to be blending out okay. I think it's just the brush. I'm just going to blend it alongside of my nose. It definitely needed a more precise blender for the side of my nose, because now my nose just looks extremely red and like I've rubbed all the makeup off of it. I think I prefer powder, but that's just because I find it easier to apply, but I feel like this actually gives me a little bit more of a natural look, and especially when I'm blending it like really hard, it just seems to not spread too far as well, which I like. There's my face all contoured up. As you can see, it's quite natural. It's not really a lot of colour at all, which I actually quite like. I've got a really itchy nose. I actually quite like that because I wouldn't want it to be loads of colour. The only thing I'm a little bit annoyed about is my nose, because a lot of my makeup has now come off, and I'm just going to have to go over that and blend it with a normal beauty blender because that sponge just isn't fit for nose contouring. I needed a really precise brush. I've then got some cream highlighters to try out. So this one is definitely more orange, and then this one is definitely more white. So I'm just going to try this on my cheekbone. I know a lot of people put it down here as well, and also under their eyes. Maybe I should try that today. I'm just going to pop it on top of my cheeks, as this is a really shimmery shade. I'm going to use the soft side of the brush just to dab this on, and you know what? That's actually a really pretty subtle highlight. It's not too in your face, it's not too blinding, but it doesn't feel sticky either. It actually feels like it's blended into my skin. I'm just going to pop a little bit on the end of my nose and then just blend that out as well. And like I said, it's just a really, really natural finish. So actually, this little contour kit also comes with a brow highlight as well, which I'm going to try. It's really, really good for £8. And obviously I haven't tried the Kim Kardashian one, but I'm sure it's probably no better than this. I'm sure they're exactly the same. The brow highlight is so nice. It's like really pretty and white, although my eyebrows are a little bit messy at the moment, so it might not do it justice. I've just popped some of that on my brow bone and now I'm just blending that in. I'm also going to pop some in my inner corner because I'm a sucker for inner corner highlight, and even though I'm going to be testing eyeshadow, still love it. That's really, really pretty. So honestly, overall, for this little kit here, for £8, I'm definitely going to give that a thumbs up. I think Primark have done really, really well there, and I'm actually kind of tempted to use the contour and start cream contouring. Let me know what you guys think down below, but I'm actually kind of tempted. I do have a highlighting palette to try out, but first of all, I'm going to go on to eyeshadow. So I thought this was really cool, and as you know, MAC kind of have this like make yourself palette thing that you can do, and you can buy the eyeshadows, and they're quite expensive. I think they're actually £8 to £10 per pan. But in Primark, I bought this, and this was £2, and it's got a space of 4 eyeshadows, and then the eyeshadows are 60p each. This one is the shade Earth, then I got the shade Bone, and then I also got the shade Amber Light, and then Baked. And I tried to make them quite brown and gold, as I thought I'd kind of maybe do like a brown look today. But in total, the palette was £2, and these cost me £2.40, so £4.40 for 4 eyeshadows. Now obviously I don't know the pigmentation of them yet, but that's so much better, and it literally does look like MAC. I've just popped all 4 of the eyeshadows in the palette, and they look really, really pretty, and this definitely looks more expensive than £4.40. So I'm going to start off with this browny orange shade here, and I'm going to run this all on the crease, then I'm going to pop this in the outer corner, and then inner corner highlight with this, and then pop that on my lid. One thing that I thought was actually quite good was I had quite a big shade range, and there was quite a lot to choose from, which is obviously so good because then you can make loads of different eye looks up. As a first impression, this is actually quite pigmented. Like honestly, this is the same pigmentation as this Naked Urban Decay Petite palette that I'm holding here, and probably the same pigmentation as the MAC eyeshadows actually. And at the moment, there's actually no fallout with this colour, which is really good, and it's pure matte. So honestly, so far these are getting a thumbs up, literally for 60p. I can't believe this. Now we're going to go in with the darker purpley brown shade, and I'm just going to pop this in the outer corner. This shade isn't as pigmented as it probably would appear to be. I think this would be really dark and really daring, although it's actually quite like a faint grey colour. And then again, I'm just going to repeat the exact same on the other eye. As this shade isn't as pigmented, I'm just going to keep building it up. But honestly, for 60p, you really can't complain because the pigmentation is really good for that price point. I'm now just going to take the gold glitter shade, and I have a feeling this one is going to be quite pigmented, and I'm just going to pop that all along my lid. What? Oh my god, this shade is pure gold. Okay, I'm actually shook. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, I'm not even just saying this. This is the most pigmented gold eyeshadow I've ever used. That is actually so, so beautiful, and you don't even need 2 layers, like 1 layer, and that is so strongly pigmented. Okay, I'm fully shook. You need to get this shade from Primark if you haven't already. This was the shade Amber Light. I've been looking for a pigmented gold eyeshadow like this for so long, and I definitely didn't think Primark would be the place that I found one. It's proven me wrong. Primark has been the place, and you guys need to get down there and get this because 60p couldn't be more well spent. Now I know how pigmented that shade is, I'm just going to go back in with the brownie colour, and I'm just going to darken it up a little bit more and just blend them together, as I really didn't expect that to be so pigmented. To prime my eyelashes before I do lashes, I'm going to be using this mascara, and this is the PS Amplified Definition Volume Lift Mascara, and this was £2. It just looks a bit like a L'Oreal mascara really, and I thought it'd be quite a good one to try out, as I've actually never seen this before. before, although it's got the really annoying plastic packaging around it. Just to update you, I've been trying to get this open for the past 10 minutes. I've stabbed myself about 10 times with the scissors and I actually cannot get it undone, so I'm not going to be able to test this, but if you can get it undone, please let me know your opinions on it. I'm literally going to have to get a really sharp object on this thing because this ain't coming open. For lashes, I'm going to use the GWA Girls with Attitude lashes. You can buy these in Primark for about £3. I'm going to be using the Luxe Silk Effect lashes, and I think that's literally what they're called, and they're just in this style here. I'm not going to do eyeliner, we're just going to go straight in with lashes, and then I will be back to test the highlights and the lips. The eyeshadow's on my eyes, and I actually love this look so much. It's so simple because it's literally a mixture of basically two colours because you can't even see the brown anymore, and it's so pretty. I also dragged it underneath my eye and then just added a little bit of bottom lash mascara and obviously my lashes as well, and it just looks so good. I'm so happy with this, and in total it's cost like what, less than a £5 for everything that I've used. Now I'm going to go on to highlight. So obviously I've highlighted one side already, but I am going to go over it because I've got this, and this is the PS Glow Palette Highlight and Sculpt Cheek Palette, and it's all glittery as you can see, but it doesn't feel like glittery. It's got like a smooth seal over it. There is 4 shades in here. I'm definitely not going to be able to use these two, but I'm going to try a mixture of these two, and I'm going to use this one from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to dab it in the highlighter. Oh, this looks quite pigmented actually. Oh, that glow! Oh my gosh, this is a dupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, by the way. What on earth? That shade is blinding. I'm going to go over on the other side as well because these powder highlights are definitely stronger. Obviously we also need some on the end of my nose, and I'm just going to use the whiter shade, and then on my cupid's bow as well. Finally, for lipstick, I'm going to be testing out one of the brand new Nudes shade, and this is a nude matte lipstick, and it's like a light pink shade. It's called Uncovered, and oh, this is a different shade actually. I picked up a shade earlier and it was called Birthday Suit, so oh, this is so pretty though. This is a very nude shade, so it might not suit the eyes, but I just wanted to test it for you, as obviously this looks a lot like a MAC lipstick, but for like literally 15 quid less because it was £1.50. It's super pigmented and super nude, but it's not sheer at all. That's it on my bottom lip, and as you can see it is really nude, but it's a really nice colour. I've never really worn a shade like this before, and I've never really done a look like this, but honestly it's so pretty, and this cost me less than £20. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. As you can see, Primark have killed the game with this makeup, and I'm literally feeling it so much. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash a huge thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think in the comments, and let me know if you're going to try any of the Primark makeup, because I honestly think you should. Like the highlighters, the lips, the lashes, the gold eyeshadow, like everything is so good. I love you all so much, and I will see you very soon for a brand new video. Bye!